If I told you that I just booked a holiday to Montana, you might think I'd be going to visit the Glacier National Park or the Rocky Mountains, but you'd be wrong, because I was talking about Montana in Bulgaria. If you're wondering, it looks like this. But how could you get them mixed up? Well, they're both spelt the same, and although they sound different when spoken, someone who's reading these names wouldn't be able to tell the difference. And these places seemingly have absolutely nothing to do with each other, so why do they have the same name? Well, in a nutshell, these places have got their names in pretty much the exact same way, as they are both derived from the Latin word of mountain. But that's not what I want to focus on in this video. What I do want to focus on in this video are national subdivisions that share the same name as another national subdivision somewhere completely on the other side of the planet. And boy oh boy, there is a lot to unpack here. Now, obviously I'm not going to be unpacking everything in this video within the 3 minutes, but I can make a long form video on YouTube if that's what you would like to see. Anyways, let's dive into a few. So let's start with North America, specifically the United States. As we've already discussed the Montana duplicate, however, there is also another Maryland and another Florida in the world. And that other Florida is tucked away in Uruguay. What you also might notice in this picture are the 4 provinces that are all named Amazonas, as there is one in Brazil, one in Colombia, one in Venezuela, and one in Peru. And funnily enough, they almost all border each other apart from the Peruvian province. Some notable duplicates within South America are Los Rios, Rio Negro, and La Paz. And just within this picture of Central and South America, you may also notice the Sucre and Colon duplicates. Now, as we move to Africa, you may notice that this little red dot here is the Maryland County of Liberia. You can also notice the 2 large provinces of Adrar in both Algeria and Mauritania. However, apart from a few handful of provinces in Africa, most of these are some variation of some cardinal direction, meaning that their names are either north, south, southwest, or whatever. As if you look very carefully at the country of Sierra Leone, you may notice that its entire territory are made up of provinces that have some variation of north, south, east, west, southern, western, etc. Now, Europe should be pretty short, sharp, and shiny, as there's not very many duplicates here. As excluding Montana and Bulgaria, we really only have the Limburg provinces and the Luxembourg provinces. Moving to Asia, we also have the 2 Al Jauf provinces and the 2 Punjab provinces. But apart from that, there's really not much else, as the Philippines also shares La Union with El Salvador, but not much else. And likewise with Africa, everything in Oceania is some variation of a cardinal direction. So in total, that leaves 50 duplicate province names. If you would like me to go into a deep dive into every single one of these province duplicates, please let me know in the comment section. Anyways, that's all I've got to say for this video. Thanks very much for watching, and follow to learn something new every single day.